Sanchez throwing again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 5.
Yeah, but it's only from 3 to 6. Those are the times that they do that.
Going with some tempo. To throw is Sanchez. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay. This is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
Alfredo's on.
Throwing again.
Well, I mean, he just said that he got on.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Well, not to get too overcritical because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
They're able to locate Wilson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
I'm still live streaming.
On first down, it's Sanchez.
Pretty sure.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Randy Gregory.
Watch YouTube.
Bring him down for a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Here's Sanchez now on second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Who are you? No. Oh, I messed up. Or maybe I didn't. Yeah, I did.
They might be forced to try this one again.
No. I'm a player.
From this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but at least it does draw them back level.
And that has to be job one. A touchdown certainly would have been nice. But here, you get back on even terms. And now you've got the rest of the second half to try and get yourselves in front.
And they'll go on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
What?
So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They snipped it out.
I didn't tackle anybody. The one where I ran straight by?
So you have to think to yourself, maybe I go
yeah,
play action down the
he was,
road.
he was already going down. My guy didn't hit him.
Very long. Third and long, it's Sanchez. And he'll be hit as he releases
Obviously.
it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
You're not going to see, you're just going to see a big black thing popping up on the screen.
On the return. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line.
No.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the...
Too late.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to...
Because PlayStation has this thing called privacy.
Offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Oh.
Take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well. For the
Why?
rest of
The new man's are going to come out soon.
That brings up second down here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to
They come out yearly.
On second down.
Yeah, unlike Call of Duty where they come out like... Oh, I mean, still yearly, but... I mean, like the series, they come like every 2 years.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this a second and long. To throw on second down is Sanchez. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to face a third down. They'll still in search of the first down after that last completion.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of the passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's
no,
up in
you can
the air.
learn. I wasn't taught. I learned.
Offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case,
I have learned by playing. No, I didn't learn by playing Madden. I learned by playing football like.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Just buy Madden.
Dallas gets set to take the
I mean,
field.
technically you can.
Fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
And I didn't say you can't learn by playing Madden. I said I didn't learn by playing Madden. I learned by playing the actual game. Yes.
Sanchez on first down.
What kind of question is that? I play you know I have my Madden phase where that's all I play.
Instead it's second down.
There are the times where I just play Madden and nothing else.
Opportunity to change momentum. Big play right in his hands. Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken
He did join. He left.
Before he gets into enemy territory. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can
The day that everybody becomes Mexican.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you
just like St. Patrick's Day, the day where everybody becomes Irish.
Make him think a little bit. Hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. That feel pretty good as a defense.
Yep.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end.
Are you even
but
watching?
Running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So what do you think is happening right now?
Going on 3rd down.
What side of the ball do you think I'm playing on?
And this is going to be incomplete.
What side am I playing on right now? Not team. What side? What side? Not down. What side of the ball am I playing on? Really? Like,
Back to throw.
you really don't know what side of the ball I'm playing on?
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
So when you're playing soccer, the team with the ball, what are they?
At the 44.
So what side of the ball am I playing on?
And he'll spike it with exactly 30 seconds now left on the clock.
See, so you're not completely... Yeah.
He'll look to throw.
Yeah, because that's my player's position.
On the corner route, it's complete. They got 18
It's not soccer where you play everything.
Gets him a new set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now the spike comes with 15 seconds on the clock.
How much is a touchdown?
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, how many points? Okay, now how much is a field goal?
He's back to throw.
Okay, now how much is a touchdown or a field goal after a touchdown?
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Nope.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last.
Yeah, so you scored a touchdown and then you kicked the field goal. What? How many points is that?
But couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity.
You scored the touchdown, so that's 6 points. Now, how much is the... Okay, now the field... Yes, because you scored touchdown. Okay. Now, how much is a safety? So the defense tackles the offense in the offense's end zone. How many points is that? Tackles the offense inside of the offense's end zone. Nope. Mm-hmm. Okay, now explain overtime rules. Yeah, you probably saw the Super Bowl and they went into overtime. That's probably the only football game you saw. What are you, a Chargers fan?
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the...
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports
All right, bet. You want to do a fantasy league? It's a fantasy team. You draft players, like real players, and then however good they do, like in real life, they score points, and the points add up to your team, and so all the players that are on your team, you add up all their points, and then you play other people, and their players add up points, and whoever has the most points like wins the game. So when the season, yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna be my first season playing it too, because nobody usually plays it with me.
Now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to go.
Don't look him up.
A 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jets take possession. The New York set.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're watching on the phone?
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And no return here. This one's going inside.
Okay, so overtime. Each team gets one possession to score. If the team who receives the ball scores a touchdown, the game's over. If the team who receives the football the first time scores a field goal, the other team has a chance to score. If the team who gets the football in the beginning doesn't score, the other team has a chance to score. And if they score a field goal or a touchdown, they win the game. If both teams score field goals, then it goes into sudden death. Or if both teams have two possessions, so they didn't score on each of their drives, it goes into sudden death. So the first team to score wins. So field goals count as a win.
On fourth down, the Jets turn things over to Locke Edwards to punt it. Lucky Whitehead back with Charles Davis. Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They are, however,
the coin flip in the beginning, kid.
Here's Jones. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
I have like 3 different apps that are all fantasy because I have no clue which one works. So I have NFL Fantasy, I have Yahoo Fantasy, and then I have ESPN Fantasy. As far as I know, I think and download NFL Fantasy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's blue and has an NFL logo. Mm-mm. That's NFL Mobile. That's just like news. I mean, you should download that too, but see if you wanna If you want to learn more about football. Mm-hmm. I mean, the fantasy isn't even on yet. It's not until the football season starts. I get off at 5 tomorrow.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now the first carry for Brandon Oliver. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. They go again with Oliver. And not much. Maybe a...
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll.